For sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we back again. It's your boy Craig Keon. It's another episode of But What Do I Know? And this is my Talk to Me Nice series where I tap somebody on the shoulder. I sit down with them, kind of pick their brain a little bit. And I'm always trying to look forward to, people that inspire me. So no other than my brother, Sohio.
What's going on, folks?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Miss me.
Definitely. We have to get this done. Definitely was waiting because, we got the one of one mixtape that's about to drop. So, it was like, let's just put it on pause when I get ready to get going. He's going to sit down. So here we are. So, with no further ado, let's get straight into it. One of one is your new tape that's about to drop. Kind of let the people know what to expect. Why the title? Why one of one? So on.
Yes. So first, this is going to be my third installment. You feel me? As far as like a professional body of work that's like all on platforms and so forth. But like as far as like what the title really means and like the embodiment I'm really going for, and basically the idea and the energy behind it is just it's one of me. There's no replacement. You know what I'm saying? It's you'll be able to take in what I'm putting out and and actually visualize that as being a one style, one turn, one complete entity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So basically, tapping into you and be like, all right, yeah, I never seen that before.
Yeah, I never seen that before. Kind of didn't hear it before for sure.
Yeah.
And that's just really just a focal point. I just wanted to stamp it, one of one. Get what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the third installment, but I feel like it's gonna be a fun body of work.
Yeah.
It's a quick short piece. It's six songs. All high energy. You feel me? Some familiar vibes on there that y'all definitely like. You know what I'm saying? I only have one feature on there. I'll let that be a surprise.
Yeah.
It's a local favorite too as well. But
okay.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's definitely gonna be something fun. All turned up, all good, high energy. And we coming out of this wintry little spirit. So
yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to get some sunny vibes going.
So I know like you said, this is going to be your third project. So you've dropped 2 already so far.
Mm-hmm.
Out of like all of the content that you put out, do you got a favorite so far?
Right now, I think my favorite project overall is definitely my first one. Still,
Welcome to Sohio.
Welcome to Sohio.
Okay.
Because it had like the biggest, like acceptance. You know what I mean? It was my first project. People was getting geared up to really see what I was talking about. See what I had to say as far as like from a musical standpoint. Everybody know me for being a cool guy.
Yeah.
Clown. Having fun, being a funny dude and so forth.
Yeah.
But
ain't that like your first one?
Yeah, that first project had them on me. I definitely showed my versatility. I'm kind of harmonizing, singing in a way.
Yeah.
Definitely some high energy, turned up songs on there. Most popular song with a good feature from my man to my left.
Hey.
Slide on me if you haven't heard
definitely
that.
Tap in if y'all tap in. That
sure.
slide on me part 2, man. That's on the tunes right now. So between both, talk about your other one because I got some favorites on there too as well.
Exactly. So yeah, as far as my favorite, it would be my first project. But as far as my second project, that was Sapphire Vibes, and that really was just having fun. To be honest, I was trying to reach out to as many like artists as I can get with.
Yeah.
Kind of tap into some new producers. I got some more local producers that's kind of like more or less like really into my sound, really like what I do. So the second one was real fun. Is as far as I say, it has my second video on there, Free Sunny, and that did about 2.5K. That's probably my biggest video online right now.
That's what's up.
And I felt like that was a real fun album for sure. I think it did just as good, if not as good, as Welcome to Sohio. But Welcome to Sohio still has the highest submissions, the highest plays, and so forth. So second installment was fun for sure. I think this third one is going to be like the stamp of approval as far as like taking me serious.
Yeah. So like between all of your mixtapes, I know there's a natural growth that goes along with diving into the music, but kind of like before we get back to one-on-one, kind of talk about a little bit just how your beginnings, like getting into music, like was it something, a particular artist you seen and you just like, damn, I want to emulate that, or just naturally just having this niche for writing things down. Like I know me personally, like I started with poetry.
Right.
And then once I got into music, it was just like that translation. I just seen it as like another form. So it was just like, you hear a dope artist, I'm just like, yo, let me try that. Like I want to put my hand on it. So kind of what was you know, your process, your inspiration to kind of get you really going with the music?
As far as personally?
Yeah.
Man, that just goes to like the family preference of just playing music around the house, man. You know, it started off with moms, man. Moms and pops play absolutely everything and anything you could think of. I'm talking reggae music to blues, jazz, of course hip hop, anything Tupac. Man, Bone Thugs and Harmony was big in the house back in the day. Missy Elliott for sure, Escape. The list goes on, you know, Aaliyah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So as far as like my favorite rapper first, like the first time I really like fell in love with like music and like a specific person, Pop. It might sound cliche, but that was my guy for a long time. It still is now. Parents played him crazy. I remember my mom crying when he passed away. Like I was like 4.5, almost 5 years old. So I still remember that, you know, vividly.
Yeah.
So that was really like some of my first love, and then like older, you know, growing up watching videos, you know, BET, you know how that works.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
It's just a part of the culture and stuff. You know, it's a part of us. So it's almost, you know, hard to get away from. Doing freestyles at the school and whatnot, you know, watching you do your thing and whatnot, you know, as far as like somebody I got to see in the flesh, and then starting to really dive into like the local scene of music when I started getting older out of high school, college and stuff, started seeing like it's more tangible, it's more possible to actually do this. It's not like just only something on TV, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that turned into like me really like focusing on some of like more local talents, and it's more of like an underground scene as far as music goes. So my first real big like look was like Currency, Wiz Khalifa. You know, Big Sean, Nipsey, those was my guys, and then it just started turning into like, bro, I've been having some shit to say, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and knock into that. So like my first time really like getting into some rap shit, doing some rap shit. Of course you would know it was with you, you know, watching y'all really like kill that shit, you know what I'm saying? Sitting back just like waiting my turn, not really like being in the way. Then I got my opportunity to start talking some shit, and then it just, you know, it gravitated to where people was like, yeah, I want to hear more of that. And it just got fun. And then I started learning like that you could really make some money off this shit. You could really like, you know what I'm saying, hop on stage and get the embrace, you know what I'm saying? So now we at a point to where it's like I see that turnkey. It's like keep going. It ain't like at a stagnant point. So I'm really ready to give like y'all some of the best shit I got for sure.
For sure, and definitely just, you know, personally being a part of that process.
Right.
You know, I know, but I know some of the people don't know, which is why I asked the question. Even though, you know, I kind of got some insight into that, but you know, just even me personally, just watching the growth as an artist from the very beginning, and you know, it all just started with curiosity and, you know, putting some things down, playing with sounds, rapping over stuff. You feel me?
Instrumentals is
it's galore.
Anybody that rap know how important just the YouTube instrumentals is.
Man,
anything Lil Wayne or
key, bro. It's definitely so. I definitely been seeing the growth in the music, the approach of music, and just being able to play with different sounds. You know, rapping over different types of instrumentation, and you know the whole nine. I definitely love what I'm seeing so far, and you know the sky's the limit for sure. So like, talk a little bit though about like, you know, your process. Like how do you get into that mindset when you put your creative hat on and you really want to, you know, see how it's about to start shaking on whatever. So you like listen to a beat that kind of inspires you first, or you kind of just approach it, you write, you freestyling, like what's up?
So it's like kind of like a mixture of, it's kind of sloppy almost. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a mad genius kind of deal. So like at first I always was like listening to like some of my biggest inspirations, not taking or snatching from the styles or anything like that. Just the motivation of just talking your shit. You know what I'm saying? So getting behind that usually would have got me into my mode. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I started getting to like the more confident side of my music and shit like that, when it was really like me, it was more me. Shit, man, everyday life was like the motivation and how I got to kick it in. Shit, first day waking up and feel shit. If it was a bullshit day versus it was a good day, or you know, it was mid. It goes into, you know, some lyricism and shit, and then you got, you know, beat selection and shit. You know, kicking it with your niggas and whatnot. Just kind of like getting an idea of what the tone is for music right now and shit. You know, also playing it to what the crowd want, but not losing, you know, no identity in this shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for me, yeah, it's like it's a mixture of processes, man. I'm listening to some of my old shit, thinking like I'm better than that. You know what I'm saying? I could have went hard. I could have pushed in right there. I could have did this. I could have did that. You know what I'm saying? So like I remotivate myself with some of my old shit and like just think about like what I could have did, what I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like it's kind of like hit or miss depending on like you know how it is. You get the writer's block sometimes. You know, don't write for weeks onto a month. Yeah. Then I write 2 songs in a day. Like it's just crazy. So Like, but I also like to light a fire under my ass and give myself like certain like you know, goals and deadlines on certain shit too.
Yeah.
Not to where I suffocate myself, but to where like it's definitely healthy.
So do you do like writing, or you do like approach it with like a freestyle approach, with just, you know, kind of punching in and when you get in the studio, or?
I say I freestyle for a couple seconds to get like a tempo or a flow, but I gotta write.
Yeah.
I smoke so fucking much, man. I fuck around and forget some shit type shit. But literally, yeah, I'm writing most of the time and shit. For the first time here on this new project, I freestyled a complete song after like just writing a couple bars. I just left it alone. I was like, I'm about to just eat it up. I was just feeding off the energy and shit. Had to re-punch in a couple times and whatnot. And that was like kind of my first time really like freestyling within the booth and actually putting it on wax.
Yeah.
So freestyling all the time, of course, but I'm writing most of the time.
Yeah, I would say me personally, I'm always writing, like, and I admire people that can like just go off the top.
Yeah, if you could go off the top of the dome and literally say some tangible shit that makes sense.
Yeah, you feel me? Like
I applaud you, because I think everybody can catch a wave and do it like hit or miss every now and again. But for them niggas that keep that shit consistent and shit, like that's their pattern, that's their mode, that's their shit. That's just the way that they get down in the booth. You can literally just come right off the top of the brain. You definitely a savant for this shit. Like you talk about some mad genius shit. So shouts out to any nigga that could just straight freestyle in the booth for sure.
Tip my hat to you for sure. So, you know, Columbus, Ohio, born and raised.
Columbus, CEO 615.
So as far as like the you know, the music scene and everything in Columbus, like how do you feel right now? Like I personally, I think it's like so much talent in the city, period, and like so many avenues of artistry and creativity.
Right.
And I feel like it just continues to grow and grow and grow. And you know, I feel like it's vital too, because I feel like one of the biggest keys kind of missing in the city is just kind of having our own particular culture.
Yeah.
And you know, just trying to you just feel me, like manifesting that and really like, you know, having our hub where we, you know how to tap in and who to tap in with when it comes to the music or when it comes to fashion or anything like that. So as far as like the scene of the city, like how do you feel about it? Like, do you feel like, you know, confident as far as like the direction that it's all going, or you know, do you feel like it's a long way to go? You know, how you feeling about the whole scope of just like being able to be a creative in the city, and you know, as far as like the support system and you know that ladder, you know, that people can see that you're able to climb.
Right. So, shoot, honestly, I think that we got a lot of work to do, to be honest. We got the talent. Like, the city know we got mass talent.
Yeah.
Like, some of my favorites, of course, you know, it's, NASA Gold, you mean, you got Zach Fresh, Bobby Biz, Southfield, you got Major, you got Tay. I mean, the list goes on and goes on and goes on and goes on. I mean, there's plenty of people I'm not mentioning right now. This is just some of the more popular names in the city, of course. But I think our identity, we got our own little style for sure. Niggas step a certain way in the city and whatnot. I feel like we gotta be more embracing of each other and whatnot, just not try to be as separated as we is, because we can't let our own, you know, city politics slide into our music. If we're gonna do this music shit, let's do this music shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, let's keep the streets out of it or whatnot. Because, like, granted, I know that shit's sticky, you know what I'm saying? That it's easier said than done, but like I think the politics on one side slides into the music and whatnot, and we can't really embrace each other. But we got a lot of people that's actually branching out, doing their thing too, like hopping out to Cali, hopping out to Atlanta, Texas, so forth. You know what I mean? And the list goes on as far as like what people can really get their hands onto. But a lot of niggas is still repping for the city and whatnot. As far as the direction it's going, I think it's actually going real good. Because I mean, to be honest, Trippy doing a real good job as far as being a real big guy for Ohio, and then also really grabbing from, you know, the Columbus scene and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, you got Shoot 'em Up out there with him and so forth. I mean, he got a lot of good guys out there around him and so forth. So you see that he actually, you know, pays attention to the Columbus scene, and that's helpful. That's healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I think the city doing good. I feel like we just, like I said, we got work to do for sure, like any other place. But we not the Atlantas and the, you know, the LAs and the New York. We're not gonna be that for a while. It's gonna take a while to do that, but I think we the talent is there. We blowing a lot of niggas out the water for sure. Like we cold as hell, but like I said, we got some work to do as far as like grouping up, making sure niggas know that it's the city, 614 Columbus, Ohio.
Absolutely. And to me, in my personal opinion, I never even, because you know some people get shunned when you it used to be this stigma. I don't know if it's as prevalent anymore. As you know, especially being in Columbus, Ohio, you know, it's only so many resources, so many tools that you know you got at your fingertips. But I personally never felt like it was a negative thing to necessarily move away.
Yeah,
but yeah, just as long as you know you taking those resources, those tools, everything you acquire, and then you know kind of just dabble in, you know, give back. Like I feel like as long as that happens, you feel me?
Yeah, because like when I go out to Houston and shit, like and go fuck with the Texas shit and whatnot, because I'm out there pretty frequent. Boy, they know I'm from Ohio. They know I'm from Columbus. Shit, the clothes I'm wearing is locally branded. You know what I'm saying? Everything I got on is stamped Ohio. You get what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, branching out definitely the move. Just as long as you ain't losing your essence, nigga. Know where you from and shit. Now, if you gonna be on whatever you gonna be on, shit, it's whatever. I mean, we all grown. But my point is, my thing is, man, we got it for sure. We just gotta like know that shit for a fact. Cause it's some niggas here for sure. Besides the people I mentioned, man, there's some young cats that's doing crazy numbers on the back end. It's some niggas from Ohio and Columbus particularly that literally don't nobody know about. They already signed and so forth. EKT40. I mean, that's one name I forgot. That he's like the most on guy from the city at the moment right now.
Yeah, I can say
you know, and as far as I'm concerned, I support anybody from my city doing their thing.
Exactly.
Somebody got to get on.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck who it is. Pass bro the ball. You feel me?
Exactly.
Pass bro the ball.
Yeah.
Because like as far as I'm concerned, if y'all see me doing my thing, I'd expect, you know, niggas to be like, you feel me? So how really from the city and shit, that's my nigga. I'm fucking with him, whether I know him or not. You feel me? As far as the music go.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Just off the strength. Yeah.
Just off the strength of the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like, if you ain't watch football all year, as soon as them Buckeyes hit like the championship game, you just gotta
tap in because it's home base. So be like that when it comes to this music shit and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just show your bro some love.
Absolutely, and I think that's definitely vital. But you know, kind of just stepping away from the music, I always like to ask these people, anybody I tap into, you know, this question because I feel like it's vital. You know that we don't, you know, consume ourselves, you know, with our work or you know too much. But like say on a normal day to day, you know, stepping away from the music, want to catch some vibes. What's some like extracurriculars that you find yourself getting into? Anything you know, whether you want to watch a certain show, you sit down, like how do you know, detox and, you know, kind of wind down and just, you know, relax?
Got you. My breakaway, first and foremost, is my child, my son, little Terrence the third. You know, besides it just being my son, my flesh, shit, you know, children are just a whole separation from, you know, the reality that we live in.
Yeah, true.
And after that, of course, you know, kicking it with, you know, a select few of folks, you know what I'm saying? Break something down, roll it up, you know, kind of break that little stress off, you know. TV shows, I got some TV shows I watch and shit, you know. Love Snowfall, you know, my nigga Franklin Saint.
Oh yeah, that's big anime nigga.
Yeah, definitely come back with a night. I'm an anime guy for sure. I'm always watching something. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, you know how I go. Good anime guy, you feel me? Sports and shit, you know, hooping. Anything that I can get my hands on is tangible. Just trying to learn, trying to pick up on shit, man. Shit, learning how to make money besides clocking in 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always something going on. Shit, I love sneakers and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I'm buying something, shopping and shit. And, you know, somebody being nice to me, you feel me? Might go pull up on something.
Yeah, for sure. So, I know with, you know, COVID and everything going on right now, a lot of stuff been kind of put on hold, put on pause, and even some of the stuff that has been able to continue, just had to continue in a different format. Like, for instance, now everywhere we go, gotta have a mask on for the most part. There's not too many places you can just walk in.
Right, glad I ain't gotta have one on for the interview.
Yeah, exactly. Like free, just freelancing. So like I know like especially on the music scene, I've been seeing a lot less performances, you know, things like that. Is there anything in particular you just like I can't wait till this shit is over so I can do this shit?
Absolutely, you just said it. Performing. I mean, I've only performed like I say 3 times.
Yeah.
Like on some like local shit for sure. You feel me? Some Scully shit and some Cantina shit, just like on some, you know, undercard, local, you know, kind of like event shit. But now I'm trying to like get in on, you know, on my own shows, you know, putting my own thing together or opening up for, you know, some of the bigger names, you know, that's coming to the city, of course. And then when it comes to just being able to just let that tension down from what COVID bring, you know, people tweaking because you ain't got a mask on and shit. I might want to deal with that. Just the everyday things that I guess that we fucking took for granted before it happened.
Absolutely, you know I ain't gonna lie. Even going to go see a movie, like I'm just like, damn. Like,
yeah, nothing's tangible. Don't let it make too much sense. You give me bread, so like, yeah, this shit really not what it's cracked up to be with the COVID. So I'd say Just about any and everything that you can think of. Shit, I can't even get fresh and bustle move and like show off my new shoes. You feel me? At a good spot. You feel me? Because everything shut down. It's like, what am I shopping for? Where am I going?
Yeah, that's true.
Where are we going?
That is true. Cause I know a lot of people we working from home now, so they really ain't even got no reason to get dressed 9 times out of 10.
Slow.
Super slow. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here in a little bit. So as far as like Sohio, and then how you hang your hat. What's one thing you want people to know for sure about you when it comes down to even the music and just you as a person in general, like
shit. That I'm genuine. I'm gonna try to give it to you the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not. You get what I'm saying? That's musically. That's how I'm speaking to you, so forth and so on. But I'm always gonna touch back and make sure everything good. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's musically or the way we tapping in personally. Shit, just don't wait too long to get on board with what I got going on. I say. And shit, just be on the lookout for everything I'm doing creatively and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to tackle as much as we can and try to make a name for the section that I'm coming out of, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit really ain't easy. It's like a lot to get it done, but that's one of them motherfuckers. I'm coming crazy this year and forever at that point. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a forever thing at this point.
Yeah. For 100, gotta stay going.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate that.
Is there any say you could work with any artist at all? What will be your top 3 artists you'll work with for sure?
Alive or dead, or just in general, just on some smooth shit?
Just in general, like just like right now.
Easy. I'm working with my nigga Currency, the hot spitter.
Okay.
My nigga Wiz.
Okay.
You feel me? That's always been my 2 dogs I always wanted to work with since like forever and shit. And like, of course, if I could, my nigga Larry June. I'm fucking with my nigga Larry.
Okay.
My nigga Larry. And of course, it's a lot of my niggas and like some Houston cats, you feel me? Sauce Walker, goddamn Maxo and shit. A lot of local niggas I love to fucking work with for sure, firsthand, for sure. It's a lot of local niggas I want to work with first before all of that. But like, on some top notch shit, them definitely the 3 niggas I fuck with.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a solid list. And then I can see all of them on the track together too.
Yeah, people do their little comparisons on when they listen to me and shit, and they always say something about Currency and shit, and I can't even act like that's even, because that's a go. So y'all can knock it off with the being nice shit, but like, that's definitely my nigga though. That's my lane. You know what I'm saying? Really some chill shit. You know what I'm saying? Some real rideable shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this particular EP though is super turned up. But after that though, on my show how to pop their collar again. You know what I'm saying? And keep this shit real. You know what I'm saying? Delicate. You get what I'm saying? So I'm really happy about that, you feel me? But yeah, my top 3 niggas to work with in the game right now be Currency, Wiz, and my nigga Larry Joe.
Nah, that's definitely a solid 3. That's definitely a solid 3 for sure.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, man. I appreciate you sitting down with me. I feel like we definitely got to, learn a lot more about Sohio.
Absolutely. Had to get back on board. What do you know? Like, I don't know if I know shit.
I don't know too much,
you know what I'm saying? What I do know is I don't know. But I do appreciate you having me and shit, because like, I just wanted to get, my voice out there, you feel me, in a more like, presentable way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, should bring some light to what I'm doing. Bring some light to what you're doing from the folks that tap in with you, from the folks that tap in with me and whatnot. And just, keep going crazy. But I got a question for you, though.
That's good.
I don't know if they do that too often on this show, but
a few times. What's up?
Y'all may not know, this man got great pen game. When can we expect any, musical installations from you?
From me, I got a song called Problem.
Okay.
With my boy Riggs.
What up, Hero? Riggs.
So yeah, I got a song with my boy Riggs. That's coming out March 2nd. So that should be dropping here soon. And then honestly, where I'm at with the music, I just kind of want to, just stay inspired. Put out the type of music I feel like putting out. I'm not really worried about doing a project or anything right now, but just continue to just drop music on a consistent basis and just put out different sounds and just be have fun with this shit again. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I'm waiting for, man. Because I'm definitely a fan of you. Anything. So definitely had to sneak that in. My bad.
So y'all got it for it. But yeah, speaking of dates, can we get a date for the 101?
one will be dropping this week, I promise. You know, so
okay.
by the time y'all see this, it could possibly already be out, or it's out the next day after you saw it. That's my word. So be looking out for that. Like I said, I got one surprise feature on there. It's a 6-song stamp. It's a quick little EP, all turned up, all good fun. Like I said, y'all gonna definitely be able to have fun at this one for sure.
That's a bet. So let the people know where can they find you, where can they tap in with you at, where can they find the music?
The music is literally on all platforms. You feel me? Anything you type in on your phone, no matter if you got an iPhone or you know the Android thing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on Apple. You know, Spotify, whatever you could think of. You know, I'm still on SoundCloud for the SoundCloud folks. If I drop a submission on there every now and again. I'm Sohio _SOHIL_ on IG. I don't really do the Twitter too much. I got like a fan page on there, but
yeah,
we gonna get that turned up again and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
All right, that's what's up. All right, man. With no further ado, it's your boy Craig Keon, and until next time, I'm out.